Telecommunications providers are renewing calls for tougher laws and harsher penalties to deal with vandalism and theft of utility infrastructure. Industry leaders warn that the destruction of critical networks is crippling national development. January 27, 2026, Westmoreland man arrested for stealing JPS poles. December 5, 2025, flow service disrupted after extensive cable vandalism. Stories like these span years, but now the cries from telecoms providers have grown louder. They say the cost of vandalism and theft is no longer just a business problem.
This is no longer an isolated issue. It's now a national crisis.
The national infrastructure belongs to every Jamaican. Private companies have invested, but it really belongs to every Jamaican. It's a national asset.
At a webinar hosted by the Office of Utilities Regulation OUR on Friday, industry experts outlined, among other things, the staggering financial losses caused by the deliberate destruction of cables, towers, and other critical infrastructure. For the Jamaica Public Service alone,
when you look at the fact that there's additional resources needed to fight this theft, the capacity of the network has to be higher to handle the additional energy. Right? When you put all of that together, annually it costs about $200 million.
But beyond the dollars and cents, the impact on the country is even more severe. Vandalism often leads to widespread service outages, disrupting emergency services, a matter telecoms providers say threatens public safety. Brittany Clark is business marketing lead at Digicel.
And when these networks fail, lives are at stake. Many times you can imagine you're in a situation you may need an essential service, whether it's the police, the fire services, the ambulance. You try to make a call, it fails due to someone who has taken advantage of the network and destroyed that critical service.
Meanwhile, stakeholders have long argued that existing laws do not deter criminals who target utility infrastructure. The government has been talking tough, but now industry players want action.
Again, it's an urgent issue. It's something that we face on a day-to-day basis, and we want to see now where legislation comes into place to hold persons accountable, to penalize them accordingly, and of course to reduce the overall attempts of these acts.
We all have a shared responsibility to improve the situation and to be resilient, to fight against it, never cower, never capitulating, not giving up, not wringing our hands.